has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get to.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Using the quick game. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Power football with the run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Makes guys miss, that's what he does as he's out to the 20. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Got his man quickly. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. He'll field the punt. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Makes the grab. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Gives it on the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Moore. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Moore. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Gets it out fast. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Got room to work. There he goes. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This one's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. This time they'll go to the running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking downfield on first down. Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Close to the marker, it's more. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got it, looking for the first down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do in short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Dead center perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Hunt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Sneaks into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hold and fired complete. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Using the quick game. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Runs through the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He'll keep it himself. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That's caught. It's Richmond. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They bring the punter onto the field now. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll set up to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's got a touchdown.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Hooks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. Fires to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Morris. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Caught behind the line, it's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. This is now a 7-point game. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. And it'll be a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hooks. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. Toss to the outside. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella. And they're
he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Big fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, the quick spin move. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's hooked. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's hooked. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just get to the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Pulls it, fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Richmond. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On the shot. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richmond. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Weeks. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Looking to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.